this tutorial, you need scrap fabric and an existing hood. My first measurement was taking the length around the shoulders of the person I'm making the scarf for. What I ended up with was 2 strips of lining fabric and 2 strips of outer fabric that measure the length around the shoulders of the person I'm making the scarf for. With the remaining fabric, I traced an existing hood. Now we have our hood piece cut out. For my outer fabric, I just traced the hood that I created on the lining fabric. So first we want to sew the lining together. I used fleece. And now we want to sew the outer fabric together. And see how I left that attached at the top because my fabric was on a fold on this edge. So now we're just going to sew along this edge. Now our outside hood is sewn together. We have the lining and the outer fabric. Place the 2 right sides together inside of each other and sew along the top edge. Leave the bottom edge free. Now flip the hood right side out and it's all together. You can set that aside for later. Now we want to sew the 2 edges of our scarf, just one side. See how that's sewn together? Now what we're going to do is sandwich our hood, right sides facing together. Sandwich our hood in between the lining fabric and the outer fabric. See how I've pinned it all together right there? Now I pinned all along the long strip of fabric. Remember, one side is open and we're going to sew along that edge. Now that we've sewn both sides, we want to pull the hood out of there and turn it right side out. See how our seams meet up to each other? Now we have a super long scarf. Don't worry, we're going to close those edges. Super long. There's the hood attached to the scarf. Now we want to sew along our last 2 lines, pinching those 2 sides together. I did a zigzag stitch and then I did a straight stitch to make sure it stayed closed. And now we have a hooded infinity scarf. Enjoy!
Say bye.
Bye.